All right, video number 2 for today. Can't believe that I'm getting videos done today. So I'm going to tell you about my January favorites. Now, this is something I've never done before, but I love watching these videos where people tell what their favorites were that month. So I have my trusty little list in my bullet journal, and my new yellow bullet journal is definitely one of my January favorites, and I worked like 60 pages in January. So that was exciting. Another thing is my new studio lights that I got. Oh, so nice to be able to film in here and lighting be a little bit better. That's awesome. Now I have a problem with stuff like this. I love my colored inks. I do a lot of writing. In fact, I noticed the other day I have a callus on my finger. So I love this. Because my color of the year is yellow, I bought me some Diatramenous Document Ink Yellow. So once this dries, you usually can put watercolor on top of it and it doesn't go anywhere. And then I love these Lamy Violet cartridges. They write beautifully. Well, there's what that looks like. So that's been fun to have a little bit of new ink. Let's see. And then I rediscovered my book Traveler's Notebook. I had set it aside and I kept my book journal insert in my regular Traveler's Notebook. So I wasn't going through and using this. And in here I have my favorite booktuber channels and what they recommend. I have previous book journals. I have a whole video on this. I don't have a lot of videos, so you can flip through and find it. Otherwise I'd link it below. But yeah, I've really had a ball getting back into that. Now I bought my first, I guess this is a cousin size Hobonichi. Is that not just darling? I just started using it today. Yeah, I think I need to get a plastic for the cover though. But yeah, I've only had the small A6 size. So yeah, in fact I thought this was A6 when I ordered it. But oh well, that was kind of a happy surprise. Let's see. The other thing, I loved my Summer Provence tea by Amity, A-M-I-T-E-A. They're on Etsy. And I also loved their Earl Brulee tea. I don't know if those are black vanilla teas is what you'd call it. Oh, they're divine. She has the best tea. And I love my new Kiki K planner, my yellow one. I sold about 4 planners. And this is one I decided to get. I didn't have a yellow one. And like I said, because yellow is my color this year. And then my scripture writing this last month. I was doing the attributes of God. And oh my goodness, I cannot tell you how much I enjoyed that study. I kind of want to, continue it through. I put little tabs at the top of what subjects I'm doing my scripture writing through. I also have a video on my spiritual TN if you guys are, I should probably do an updated one on that. I think my last one was about 7 or 8 months ago. Okay, so this thing, I have never had a battery powered toothbrush. Oh my goodness, I love this thing. Absolutely love this thing. I can't believe how clean it gets my teeth. Now another thing, at Dollar General or the dollar store, whichever one has everything in it for $1, these readers, they have the cutest reading glasses for $1. Oh, that was such a fun find. Actually, a lady in a quilt group is the one who told me about them. She actually gave me a pair of these. She was so sweet, Connie. I'm like, where did you get those? She's going at the dollar store. I'm like, you're kidding. So I went there and got me about 6 pairs of those. See, what other physical things did I like? Okay, well, I think I went through all the physical. Okay, my new clean and organized studio, although I kind of just showed you, I've been kind of messing it up, but it's getting there. And then last night I got caught up on all my filing, ready to do my taxes. I got a facial in January, which was so divine at Eden's Day Spa here. It was wonderful. I had my grand girls who are 11 and 12 meet up at the bookstore with me, and we sat for a few hours reading books. That was really special. I started an online journaling class that I'm going to really try to carry out throughout the year. I cannot tell you what that class has done for me. I've worked so hard. I haven't worked this hard since my quilt shop days. Oh my goodness, I go to bed absolutely exhausted. Just, you know, starting back up a business. I've been off. But oh, I can't believe what's come out of me. So if any of you are thinking you don't have the whatnot to do whatever you're wanting to do, just do it. Because when you look back and you did it, it's so uplifting, and I don't know, it just does a lot for you. And my students, oh, my students have been my absolute favorite. I just can't, they have been the cherry on the top for me, what they've done for me. They'll never know what they've done for me, but they've powered me on when I thought that I couldn't continue, or that like I was just going to do it for a month. I'm actually going to try to continue it through the year, and it's because of the students. Let's see, what else? Oh, my little granddaughter Emily came over and spent a night with me and helped me organize my books. In fact, I need to put a vlog together because I have video footage of that. And then because she helped me, I went and took her to see The Greatest Showman, the movie. I haven't been to the movies in a long time, but she wanted to go see that, so we went and saw that. I was going to take her to see, was it Coco? But she wanted to go see The Greatest Showman, so that's what we went and did. Okay, so another thing I discovered this last month. When I went to my doctor in Nashville, I went into the bread company, which I haven't been in there in years. I pass it by all the time when I go to Barnes & Noble there at Vanderbilt, because I always go into that Barnes & Noble for a few hours when I go there to the doctor. But they'd redone it inside, and I love their food, but they had fresh squeezed orange juice. They had this big, huge machine, and I think it was like $4.51 or something for a cup of orange juice. But oh, it was so good. And so I came home and I dug out my little citrus juicer, and I have been buying piles of oranges and making my own fresh orange juice every day. And oh, thoroughly enjoyed it. Plus, I've been making my own lemon water with it too. So that's been really, really nice. I don't watch a lot of, I don't have a TV, but we have Amazon Prime. I watched the first season of Victoria. That period really interests me. Queen Victoria really interests me, so I really enjoyed watching that. And I discovered K.A. Patterson's music on Pandora. Really enjoyed that. And so one of the most special things that happens to me is my youngest daughter Skypes me a lot so the grandkids can see me. And little 2-year-old Piper June gets on and screams, "I want you, Grandma! I want you! I want you!" She just starts screaming it. I can tear up just saying it. It's that every month that makes me feel really, really special. So those are just some of my favorites of January. In the comments below, tell me what some of your favorites were. Maybe some of the things that you discovered that you never discovered before. You know, sometimes when you get older, you think you've discovered everything. But just like fresh squeezed orange juice, I'm like, why haven't I been doing this all my life? I bought that citrus juicer years ago at a yard sale, I think for $2. So anyway, but that's what's so wonderful and exciting about life, is just finding new and exciting things. So tell me what your favorites were in January. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.